All right, everyone, let's go ahead and finish out Steely Dan, The Royal Scam. We're going to listen to the final track, which is also the title track of the album, The Royal Scam, released 1976, fifth studio album by Steely Dan. And obviously, you always know, like, Steely Dan is one of those bands that I'll always come back and listen to here on the channel because they're always so good to listen to. But for now, let's go ahead and close out this particular album with the final track. I hope that you guys are having a lovely day today. As always, I really appreciate you being here and watching the videos and just spending some time here with me. So let's go ahead and pull up the track. We'll talk about it after. Royal Scam. Here we go. Big chord. Piano.
And they wandered in from the city of St. John without any dime. Wearing coats that shine both red and green, colors from their sunny island.
Like that pause on everything. Wait for it.
On the rising tide to New York City, did they ride into the street? See the glory of the royal scam.
The organ just glittering in the background.
They are hounded down to the bottom of a bad town amid the ruins.
Things just keep on being added in at every step.
Where they learn to fear an angry race of fallen kings, their dark companions.
Coming from the back.
While the memory of their southern sky was clouded by the savage winter.
That electric piano.
Every patron saint hung on the wall, shared the room with 20 sinners. See the glory of the royal scam.
Now they're breaking it down.
By the blackened wall, he does it all. He thinks he's died and gone to heaven.
Speaking out.
Now the tale is told by the old man back home. He reads the letter.
I love the structure of that song. How it kept on going back and forth throughout the whole runtime between that loud, fun chorus like upbeat part and then backing off into something simple, allowing a lot of different instrumentation to take place in there. I thought that that was a really great choice in bringing excitement and rest into the structure of the song, and not just in a very typical verse chorus way. Even though there was a chorus when all the other harmonies would round about and come in so nicely and very beautifully with the female vocals to back everything up. Like, that was great how that happened, but I like how the structure was just different and kept it very interesting. You have a lot of different personnel, of course, on the album, but you also have a lot of different instruments that are coming through in many different ways. You have the subtlety of the organ that appears at one point in the back. You have, of course, the piano up front, but at one point there's also like an electric piano that mimics some of the chords at the same time, so it adds a little bit of this swirly kind of sound, which I thought was really cool how that was done. The drumming is obviously very nice. It's very on point. All of the fills in between those different sections feel new and exciting and fresh every time they come around. Then, of course, you have the horns that come in. Saxophone, trombone, trumpet probably. Like, you get a lot of horns as well. And some of the ways that the horns blow they reminded me of like a New Orleans kind of style. Like that kind of, what's the style I'm thinking of that I'm so forgetting now? New Orleans style jazz. Let's go with that. You know what I'm talking about. But it has that style, and then the way the horns would blow, where they kind of sound blown out, not like in a bad way, but that like like that kind of sound. Either way, it sounds really cool, and the band does a great job of bouncing back and forth between, something smooth and conventional and something fresh and exciting. And I just thought that it was sensational the way that all of that came in and out throughout this track, as well as being just catchy as anything. Let's go ahead and pull up these lyrics really quick, though. As they wandered in from the city of St. John without a dime, wearing coats that shine both red and green, colors from their sunny island, from their boats of iron they looked upon. The promised land where surely life was sweet on the rising tide of New York City, did they ride into the street, see the glory of the royal scam. So these are people that are arriving to this new land, perhaps being promised certain things, but apparently it's going to be a little bit of a royal scam. They are hounded down to the bottom of a bad town amid the ruins, where they learn to fear an angry race of fallen kings, their dark companions, while the memory of their southern sky was clouded by the savage winter. Every patron saint hung on the wall shared the room of 20 sinners, see the glory of the royal scam. By the blackened wall he does it all, he thinks he's died and gone to heaven. Now the tale is told by the old man, back home he reads the letter. How they are paid in gold just to babble in the back room all night and waste their time, and they wandered in from the city of St. John without a dime, see the glory of the royal scam. So I think that as a whole, this track is about, being promised, or I would say, being promised or hearing tales of a place that you can find your dreams, you can make a lot of money, you can do this and that, but in the end, it's just a scam. Now, this is probably something a little bit more specific. Let's go ahead and click on some of these annotations to see if there's anything here specifically that they're talking about. From the iron ships and boats that carry them to the American dream, they are met with the sight of Lady Liberty herself. Okay, well, I guess I should have, I probably should have guessed that just with the reference of New York City there. African Americans are descendants of once great kings and queens that ruled civilization. With limited space and employment, poor African Americans and Puerto Rican immigrants are often at odds with each other for space and resources. So there is where it says, where they learn to fear an angry race of fallen kings, their dark companions, while the memory of their southern sky, like where they came from, was clouded by the savage winter. And then perhaps with this one, every patron saint hung on the wall, shared the room of 20 sinners, like even adopting, I guess, a new religion, a new faith, as opposed to perhaps your natural lands or where you came from and, the religion there kind of thing. By the blackened wall, he does it all. He thinks he's died and gone to heaven. Now the tale is told by the old man. Back home, he reads the letter. So, like, sending letters back home, and, maybe this letter is, saying, like, it ain't so great. it ain't, don't come. It's not so great. The things that we are promised perhaps aren't exactly what the reality is. Anyways, hope that you guys enjoyed listening to the music. Hope you enjoyed watching and listening to me as well. Thank you for being here. Come back tomorrow. You never know what we're doing, but we're doing something. Have a great one, guys. I'll talk to you all later. Bye.